Welcome to the Running with James podcast, where every HYROX athlete, OCR competitor, and the everyday runner has a place. We're passionate about building a community that supports, building confidence that empowers, and building champions who rise. Together, we'll push limits and chase what moves us. Remember, when you change your mind, you change your life. Now here's your host, James Wyatt.
And welcome back to another edition of Running with James. If you haven't figured it out yet, I'm the James that you be running with. To my right, we have the illustrious, the infamous, the tired,
yes,
Coach Lauren, extraordinaire. And then, did I say to my right?
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure. And then to my left, the Don is back in the house. Don Carlito.
Hold on, just kind of picture if you can put in the 300 music, Return of the King.
Oh, okay.
Nothing grand, but just a little.
If I do that,
Nothing
I'm
grand.
going to need you to kick Lauren from across the way.
I would say we don't have. Let me
Just give
start.
her, this is RWJ.
Let me start like digging a hole.
As tired as she is, I just might have to just.
Yeah,
Well,
you really wouldn't have to
collapses.
kick. You wouldn't have to do much.
She collapsed.
When you walk in and you sit down and you're like, I'm so tired.
So tired.
I'm so tired.
I was tired when I woke up, guys.
I won't even say the illicit drug put into me.
I know.
Not
really
even coffee. Not even like I need
straight into my vein.
No.
Yeah, straight.
I need
This
something-
is not 1985.
I
girl.
need something
think the
synthetic
70s?
and strong.
Yeah.
I'm so tired, guys.
Just like I guess she heard about SpaceX, that IPO tomorrow. So she's gonna be living like they used to do the stock or the brokers back in the day.
Oh,
You
okay.
gotta
yeah.
keep that energy level high, right?
You gotta be ready to get those numbers, crunch them numbers,
That's right. Was a Wolf of Wall Street.
Pump those numbers up.
pump
That's
those numbers
it.
up.
That's it.
I still don't know how that all works, but yeah. I just know they scream in a room.
Yeah, you just
Oh,
yell.
well, I thought you meant that scene. I was like, that's a
No,
different
like
scene.
all the people in the room.
Yeah.
What do they do? I don't even know.
on the New
Like
York
what
Stock Exchange.
what is their title? I know there's
They have like runners, and then they have like actual brokers.
brokers. Are they the ones that yell at the screen and like call the numbers out to people and like
Sure.
phone them in? Is that what they do?
Yeah.
You can tell I haven't seen Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think it's like that, like it used to be anymore, because of like the way technology and stuff works. I mean, they still have the floor, I think, in the New York Stock Exchange. But I don't think they're really screaming at each other anymore like that.
Okay.
I think they're screaming at a screen.
The
instead.
80s.
That's more like the 80s Wall Street.
Yeah. 80s.
Yeah. Where like you, what is it they say? Fortunes were won and lost in moments.
Yes.
Do you remember that movie Quicksilver? You ever watch that movie? Quicksilver? It's from the 80s.
Not Western, is it?
No. It's it has
Silver.
Kevin Bacon in it, and he was like a big time New York like a stockbroker.
Okay.
And he made this like he bought short or long or something or whatever, bought on like, and ended up losing a ton of money. So he couldn't handle the pressure because he was the best of the best. Nobody was better than him, right?
Yeah.
But he had this horrible day, and he became like a bicycle,
I was
like
just about
courier.
to. Yes, I have seen that.
Yeah.
Because I was like, you said that, but threw me off. I was like, it's not the. I remember there was one who was a bike guy.
Yeah, he was a
Okay.
bicycle courier, and he just like he was making a living basically just riding his bike through New York, like delivering stuff.
But it was like cutthroat competition, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like
Oh,
you
yeah.
To
did
be a courier?
Oh yeah, it's the '80s. What are you talking about? Everything was cutthroat.
It's cutthroat.
And they had like there was gangs they had to deal with and stuff. It was intense, man.
time crunches.
Watch this movie.
We need this package
Yeah.
in 30 minutes. Got it.
Yes, and he had a girlfriend that was a dancer or trying to be a dancer, and
Like a dancer or like a dancer?
like a ballet.
Oh, okay.
Like
Kind of dancer.
like the kind of dancer you used to be.
I
Yeah.
used to be
She still is. She refers to
No,
herself.
she's the other kind of.
here.
So anyway, I don't know why I even brought that up. Why did I bring that up? Why did I bring up Quicksilver?
Because the
Stock
broker.
exchange. Brokers. We've gone down.
So no matter what, Lauren, there's a place for you. You could be on
Good to know.
the floor, or you could be riding a bike delivering stuff. But
There.
either way, there's a place
There's a place.
for us all.
Can I do like a rebuttal to a past episode?
It depends on how old the episode is.
It's fairly, I guess, the last couple months.
Okay, let's hear it.
I
can always cut it out if I don't like it.
Oh, okay, perfect. It's nothing bad. Well, I guess kind of bad.
Okay.
But you guys were having a conversation,
Okay.
and you turned over to Lauren and said, "Lauren, you're a coffee connoisseur."
Okay.
And
Yeah.
and she's, oh yes, and so I sat there. I was like, what? So That is like calling a raccoon a food connoisseur.
Yeah, I know.
So
Did you not hear the sarcasm when I said
no,
it?
you sounded very dull because she
Raccoons?
didn't take it as sarcasm.
Well,
it
of
came
course she didn't
across.
take it that
I'm
way.
just saying the way it came across.
They eat a lot of different things. They've tested
When-
the
when
good
you
and the
use-
bad.
When you use the word connoisseur, that means you have elevated taste.
Hey, Ratatouille was a connoisseur and he was a rat.
That doesn't just because
So you do realize that was a cartoon, right? It wasn't real. It's like that's not a real thing.
I'm just trying to stand my ground.
Even
here.
in the
I'm
fake-
just trying to find platforms
Even
to
in the
stand
fake
on.
cartoon movie, when they found out the rat was in, they shut the place down and it was over. They didn't get a bad star,
Okay.
Michelin star. They no more.
let's have a
Guys,
creature
it's my
cooking that
life.
basically wiped out half the civilization with
Yeah.
the Black Plague.
That's
But
my
let's-
life.
Yeah,
It's
and
a
she's
fam-
like, man, I'd love to have a rat cook for me. Oh my god. Okay, point taken.
Oh, that was it.
No,
nothing bad.
That's right. And I probably in the moment was probably thinking gas station coffee, and she probably actually even had gas station coffee.
Not today. I actually got a
Well,
real
I'm saying
thing.
in the moment that he's talking about.
Oh, you probably did. That's probably what prompted it.
Yeah, it's probably. I was like,
but I also have found somebody. Our dear
you
Allie.
found somebody?
I found. not that lucky. I found somebody,
sorry.
our dear Allie, who is also a fan of the gas station coffee.
She's a geologist, though.
So she's used to dirt.
She talks to rocks. Yeah,
She's used to eating dirt and talking to rocks.
Yeah, so
What the
that's-
heck, man?
Yes.
And I was a kid who used to eat dirt. What do we want?
There you go.
Hence the
says a
friendship.
lot. Yeah. Hence the friendship. That's it. That's why.
You're eating, it is a mixed blend of 30% sand, some shale, and some
a little
rock.
bit of granite.
Yes.
There it is.
A little bit of granite.
Nice.
That grittiness.
Yeah. So I apologize, Carlos,
Okay.
for
Well, maybe
misrepresenting.
if I'd have seen the YouTube, I don't know if it was video, maybe I could have seen the sarcasm, but
Yeah.
listening to it, I was a little bit shocked.
Really? Well, see, people have said that. I mean, they say that sometimes they don't understand my sense of humor. They don't get me because
Yeah.
I guess I say things and I mean them sarcastically or funny.
Okay.
But I do it so very cold, kind of cold face or whatever, stone cold, that it seems like I'm being serious.
Well, we'll just
The
say that-
delivery.
The delivery
Yeah.
is just so flat.
Yeah, that's true. The flat delivery. Yeah, that's true.
And so they don't pick up on the subtle sarcasm.
Okay.
I have a friend of mine. She doesn't know anything about what subtle sarcasm is.
Okay. Well, then maybe I retract the retraction of maybe that was a great subtle.
Very subtle.
Very
so
subtle.
He didn't even pick up on
No,
it.
very.
I do just assume that if James ever compliments me about my taste in food, coffee, or men, that he's being very sarcastic.
That's a fair set.
That they-
assessment. That's
100%
actually
accurate.
that's
Those
100%.
three things.
the most accurate thing
Food,
you've ever
coffee,
said on the
men.
show.
Yes, that may be the most. Your wisdom has just reached another level.
I leveled up.
You've leveled up. You just got another star. Good job,
Like
Lauren.
in a video game when you level up, that your character
Yeah.
brightens up.
It
Yeah,
transforms.
yes.
Now I'm a raccoon with little wizard hat.
Exactly. It's only taken 15 years. That's awesome.
Now I'm a raccoon with a little wizard hat now.
There you go. That's awesome. Well, guys, welcome back. It's good to have Carlos back in the studio again. So it feels like we got the band back together, doesn't it? Just feels. See how naturally that just.
Yeah.
See how naturally Carlos started jumping on Lauren, and I was able to piggyback that.
Yeah.
The disruption here to cause
It
chaos.
just felt right. It just felt right.
And it's been 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect. So, guys, we're glad to have you back again. I think it's been a crazy couple weeks. Man, HYROX has been they've been out of control.
It's been the talk.
It's been
the
talk of
talk.
the town. My algorithm is about 99% HYROX and about 1%. I can't say the other thing. 1% memes I send to the men's group, the Men of Science group.
If you're part of that, you know.
You know what I'm talking about, right? NYC just went down. And I saw a lot of really great things. A lot of people just oh, such a great race. And then I saw a lot of this place sucks. I hate HYROX. HYROX is horrible. Dallas just opened up. The HYROX World Championships is dropping, I think, next weekend.
Yeah.
And I've
Where's
seen
that this year?
Stockholm.
Stockholm,
And
right.
some cool things, man. If you win a podium, they say Puma is going to make you a sponsored athlete.
Damn.
Everybody that wins a podium in Stockholm is going to become.
Is it just first or any podium?
They said podium.
Oh.
So
That's
not
pretty
just for
amazing.
Elite 15, but for age groups.
Well, I saw the age group. I didn't know if it was just first, but just any
It
podium.
said podium.
Wow.
I didn't see
Okay.
specific to first.
That's pretty
It's
great.
going to be a sponsored athlete. that so that just means they're going to get gear and shoes, and they're going to have access to like the.
They'll probably get first race access for a lot of the races. I'm sure they'll get like early access codes.
Maybe they're giving away 100 of the elite shoes. They're going to have like one of those like shakeout runs. First 100 people to show up get a free pair of HYROX shoes. Like they're going.
The sport
all
has
stops.
like literally just like exploded.
It is
in every way.
Insane. It's insane.
I haven't heard a lot of the terrible things about New York, other than it being hot. But they couldn't control that.
They couldn't control it except maybe do it inside.
We'll do it inside, but I meant like
that would be 100% control.
Yeah, that besides
the pro doubles getting canceled, kind of like what happened to you.
5 o'clock on,
right.
from 5 p.m. in the afternoon.
Yeah,
that's the rest of the day. They canceled every wave.
They
So
did-
if you think about that, 5, 5:10, 5:20, 5:30, 5:40, they canceled like 20 waves.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of freaking
a lot
people.
of waves.
Yeah.
They did actually get a storm that day, though, didn't they?
That I don't know. I just saw they canceled it.
Okay.
So, and then there were people who had raced, I guess, last year in New York, and you had the option of,
Deferring.
deferring or whatever, and they haven't been able to get their confirmation they're going to get to go.
I hadn't heard that. That stinks.
And then they were saying the judging, I guess, was a little harsh. Like
really?
instead of like being too nice, they were too
tough.
too on the nose.
I think talking to Joyce today, she got a penalty for not the partner not walking behind her in the burpees.
Like switching to the side.
Yeah, so that's pretty strict.
That's
I feel
especially if there's nobody there. But I mean, the rules do say.
No,
I
agree,
feel
but
like that's been something we've tried to uphold, though. I try to uphold it, though.
I don't know. I mean, that's if you're not in the way and there's nobody else there. Like, what's the?
No,
like,
that's
you're walking behind them and then you just transition beside them to switch off. I think that's what they were doing, right? Like it was just like I step to where you're at and then go.
I didn't.
Yeah, that makes to me that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that when you say the harsh judging, that is pretty harsh.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the rules.
It's very picky. Yeah, it's very picky.
I mean,
you're
to
right.
the letter of the law, I guess it's kind of the rules.
No, that's
but, like,
fine. But
still, like that's kind of
when you're seeing
jokers like jump with one leg,
yes,
or take steps in between.
No, that's what I mean. That's where I'm like, yes, you're still seeing
focusing
that.
on the wrong thing.
Yeah. I'm just saying that's kind of crazy, but like James said, there's still videos. There was a guy kind of not flaunting, just showing his highlights of HYROX, and everyone in the comments is like, no rep, no rep, no
Was it
rep.
the lunges where he's like duck walking?
Yes, and then every one of his videos he did just completely trash the what do you call movement standard, like the burpees. He was completely like flying forward. And then like everyone in the comments is no reps found in the room. So
I think Arturo sent me a video of 2 guys who went and they were like, this is how you should do the sled pull.
Oh.
And number one, the sled pull was 3 lengths instead of 4 or 6 instead of 4
I was gonna say.
because it was a shorter thing, right? So the shorter the rope is, the easier it is to pull that sled, right? So the closer it is to you. So they were pulling hand over hand, and it was pro weight, I think.
Okay.
They were doing hand over
that's
hand.
still good.
And which is still, I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Right. And then I guess the next video, they were like ticked off and they said that HYROX owed them 17 seconds because they were on the rower, and the rower, like the chain, like messed up or something.
It broke. I saw it.
Oh, those
and they
guys.
had to switch to another machine, right? And so they were arguing with the judge
see
about the distance or the time or something like that. And I'm not sure what they were necessarily arguing with, but he's like, I want my 17 seconds.
I did see that.
And I'm thinking to myself, I mean, it's 17 seconds. I mean, it's kind of part of the deal to an extent. But like, were you like were you in the mix? Like, were you like, what was the deal? And they ran like a 107.
Yeah. I mean,
That's not even close to like
Podium time.
getting.
no, I agree. Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, I get you being like, okay, I want, like, this is holding me back, but it's not like you're not qualifying for the world championships. You're not winning.
I would agree right there. Now, if you were like said, literally in the running,
It cost you a podium,
yes,
or a chance. I mean, I can get that, but
yeah.
I don't know, because I do wonder, and I meant to ask this actually when we were in Houston last time. I was going to ask one of the directors, how often do they change out either the skiers and the rowers altogether, or how often do they like do maintain them?
Yeah.
Because I mean, you think about how many meters these things are getting abused, like not just used, but like fully abused.
Oh yeah, because people just let them go.
Well, let them go. But when I was judging, and I'm sure you saw it too, when I was judging in the rowers, like it's a lot of times the guys, because y'all are strong.
We are.
They're so strong.
Very.
Dude, like they yank that chain like they're trying to break it. So I kind of see that video and I'm like, okay, well, I didn't get to see too much of the form beforehand, but like, were you one of those jokers who was like trying to yank that thing out of its holster, or was it just like bad timing? You came behind somebody else and it was just already kind of worn down, maybe hadn't been checked on.
Yeah.
Well, kind of bad luck of the draw.
My thing about it was just like, okay, you were super fast on the sled pull, but if you ended up running a 107, well, somewhere in that race you weren't super fast, and it wasn't the 17 seconds that was on the stinking rower.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
In the grand scheme.
So it was like, how many no reps did you do? How many did you get away with? Right? How many things did you get away with that you probably should have been added 15 seconds here? Penalties.
Yeah.
Because I watched I think on the one sled pull, their foot was on the line, so they technically should have got a 15-second penalty because of where they were standing, right? So like things like that, some of that's on HYROX, some of that's on the athlete or what have you. Mm-hmm. But like as a whole, look at Dallas. Dallas just went live on Tuesday, right? The affiliate link.
Yeah, people are freaking out.
And, several people didn't get tickets for the affiliates. I mean, it sold out in like 2 minutes.
I felt like a drug dealer.
Oh, it was wild.
Because of like leading up to that.
Bro, my phone was blowing.
I was like, I can't even imagine James's phone, because I got so many, hey, has that email been sent out yet? I was like, usually it gets sent out on Monday.
And it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
All posted, everything else, because on Monday, on starting Friday night, I was getting messages. I was getting Instagram DMs. I was getting text messages. I had people like I had one person, like, it was so awesome. It was so funny because they were like, sent me something about, I guess they were at the baseball game or something, like, hey man, the athletics, are you coaching the athletics? Because they're using your stretches or something. And so it was like a little slide in to like break the ice. And then right after they're like, oh, by the way, have you sent that link out yet? I was like, goes out Monday.
Smooth.
It was very smooth. I liked it. So, and then I think he even put on there, like, he's like, my wife's asking. He's trying to blame his wife too. He was a master. But I mean, the affiliate one left. I mean, it was sold out in 2 minutes.
It was fast.
And then today or on Thursday, the general admission went open and it sold out in like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Like I got online because I couldn't get a ticket on Tuesday, right? And I got online at like 11 o'clock. So I had an appointment and it was doing a countdown and everything. And then at like, I think 11:56 or 11:57, I clicked back over and it had me in the queue. Like it had flipped me over into the queue.
Yeah, it automatically goes.
And I was 26,000 in line. So I'd been online for over an hour and now I think the way it says, like, it puts you in randomly in a position, right?
No.
So, but it was like 26,000 in line, or there's 26,000 people in line. And then when it opened up, it was all sold out.
That's wild.
Everything was sold out.
I got so many messages with like photos from like from our people, and they were sending me like pictures of their setups. Like literally, like several of them had 2 computer screens, their work computer and their personal computer, and multiple phones all ready to go. So they were coming in from like all these different platforms.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what I'd love to do? Just because, again, coming back to the Wolf of Wall Street and that chaos in the 80s, let's have a party at the gym when they're going to drop tickets and have everybody just kind of set up, and you just hear all this screaming and like.
I don't want to share that bandwidth. I want my own bandwidth.
Want your own separate bandwidth. Exactly right. Like that internet connection is so important.
I straight up told my niece to get away from me.
Well, someone had even texted me, and I don't know how this happened, but like they were like, hey, they've got more tickets available. So like it was like maybe 12:20 or so. So I went on, and there were more tickets. But by the time like I clicked the button and put it in, it was like, oh, sorry, it's not available. You can't buy this, right? So I don't know if they were like releasing them in waves to allow people, because you know how they'll do like their retail at the events, they'll have like a shirt. And then the shirt will sell out in the morning.
And they'll put out more.
But then if you go back in the afternoon, they've got more of the shirts. Mm-hmm. So they're trying to like divvy them out at a small portion at a time. So you got to like figure out the right time to go. And so I almost wonder if like that's what they were doing, is like they did, because like they obviously didn't have that many tickets available for the affiliates. There were not that many tickets available.
I feel like if they were gonna do it like that in waves, they should announce the waves, because otherwise you're just like basically asking people just keep click and refresh.
Well, that's what one of my athletes did.
That's wild.
She was on there for 48 minutes, just click and refresh, and she eventually got one.
Oh, there you go. It worked out for her.
I wonder if just people that maybe didn't. It was in their cars.
Like they didn't buy it or something.
They ended up not purchasing it, or for whatever reason, it just then gets kicked back. So maybe getting lucky like that.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I think that because that did happen to me actually with Boston. I was waiting to hear back from my partner on something, and I had it in the cart, and it kicked me out after
because
a
then
couple
I
minutes.
think it's like 20 minutes or something. Like it's that.
I didn't even have a countdown thing for mine, like how long I had to purchase.
No?
No, I didn't see it this time. Like I've seen it in the past, but I didn't see that on this one. So I don't know. But like for the one for on Tuesday, I had it in my cart, and then I tried to do the relay, and I hit the relay, and it said it'll automatically update in your cart, so you only have to add one. Well, then when I went to try to proceed to check out, it said you need to add another one to your cart. So I kept trying to do it, but you couldn't add it. The plus sign wasn't there.
Oh.
And so I was like, what the heck, dude? And so by the time I was like, you know what, screw it. Let me just get out of here, and then let me just get this. By the time I did that, I deleted it. I hit the proceed checkout, and then it kicked me out.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Looking to take your running to the next level? Whether you're just getting started or chasing the next PR, my dad, Coach James, and BC Fitness have you covered. Join our in-person or online run coaching. Plug into our free weekly run club and train alongside a community that's built different. From HYROX and OCR to daily group fitness classes at our Houston gym. This is where athletes are made. Come run with us, train with us, grow with us. Visit mybcfit.com and start building your best.
Now, before you've done it, like when you like the last one, the Houston, you bought the relay, right? Mm-hmm. And you bought them both at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean,
but I don't think you can do that now. Like,
yeah, that's what I mean.
The relay is like the first thing to sell out now.
I think there's some options. Well, yeah, definitely. I think there's some options. Someone told me for the charity, which I'm like,
no, they're all sold out.
Oh, the charity sold out too. Wow.
So and that's the other thing. Like
the charity's kind of
how many charity spots do they have available, right? And so I mean, if I think it's like you have to raise a minimum of $600.
I think it's 400.
400.
I saw 600. Well, the doubles was 600.
Oh, it's two people,
doubles.
So maybe,
oh, dang.
Yeah.
It was $600. So plus the 100 and whatever per person. So that's $1,000 for that race, right? That you're having to come up with.
Yeah, no.
I mean, at least it goes to a good charity, a good cause. But you still got to convince people. I mean, it goes to that house, right?
I don't know where it goes.
I think it goes to that organization house.
I haven't seen a report that shows me
where that money is going.
Where that money has gone. So I don't know how that works. So I'm assuming they're doing the right thing, but just saying, I find it interesting that nobody's like making videos about HYROX and their money where it's going. They do it with the church all the time, but they ain't doing it with HYROX. I don't know. Interesting. We just keep giving that $1,000 to them.
Might be was that guy Nick Shirley his next investigation.
Oh man. So, but I mean that's like when I went to check out though, I didn't even think about this. It was gonna be like almost $900.
That's wild.
For the doubles ticket and the relay ticket.
Oh my gosh.
It was like almost $900. And I was like, what? But this was the first time in a while I didn't have like a volunteer code or something to use. So I was having to pay.
Oh, because you were to use
because I used it for Boston. Yeah. So I was paying full price for everything. I was like, what the?
Yeah, I haven't had to pay full price for a ticket in a long time. So when I keep hearing about all these prices, I'm like, oh, I'm scared. I'm scared because I work at every event. So
yeah. So I mean, I think like one of the better ways to kind of not maybe guarantee, but like have a better shot is to volunteer actually.
Yeah, 100%.
Because you get a special link.
100%.
It's like it's released the same day as the affiliate link is, but they actually have separate links for singles, for doubles, so they have a separate link that takes you to a new place. So I find it's a little bit like not guaranteed, but a little more like, hey, you're going to probably get your spot with the volunteer.
Well, because they know how many volunteer codes they give out.
I think I'm going to probably try volunteer when I go to Washington.
Yeah.
Because I have to go early because Gabby and Bianca are racing on Thursday.
Okay.
And then Joyce and I aren't racing till Monday.
Okay.
So I think I'll have a day I can squeeze in there.
That'll be far enough away.
Yeah.
So you run on Monday after them?
Yes.
Okay. So, you have plenty of time.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So just like you said, I need to get back on that those volunteer codes.
Yeah. I do think it's going to start making it.
You should try to head judge.
Head judging.
You get paid for
I like
it.
head judging.
We could probably get you in. Maybe.
I do think it's going to start making it very like challenging to start volunteering though, because you have to. It's not just like it used to be. It used to be like they would beg people to volunteer. But now it's going to be like, oh, well, this might be my only chance to get a code. You're going to be turning people away.
I don't know.
You don't think?
Because,
I think
like,
so.
even with Houston, they had like a whole group of people they brought in that were not people racing HYROX, that knew nothing about HYROX. They had like... They had
I guess
like
that is
the,
true.
the math club.
It was like
oh no,
it was like Beyonce Knowles, like freaking like group of people that need help or something. I don't know, but like we got to get our community service hours, if you know what I'm saying. So I don't know, and they were still asking for. I was getting emails.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, all weekend for Houston about and New York too.
Really?
Like I got an email the week before New York that said, we need head judges and volunteers or whatever.
Okay.
And here's like what we're going to give you if you come. So
okay, because when I asked them, I had a few friends who wanted to volunteer, and when I asked them, they said, "No, we're good." I'm like, okay. Well, I guess it just depends on what day you asked.
Maybe, yeah. So, and then I think somebody asked me one day.
Sundays, they always want people
Joe.
on Sunday.
It was Joe. He was like, and I was like, yeah, I think they look for volunteers, and they made him a head judge. They took him from volunteer to head judge, so they needed.
They need head judges, yeah.
So, I mean, some people showed up late.
Yeah, that's true.
Really late.
Mm-hmm. Don't.
Why are you laughing?
You're looking at me.
Some people. That's all
Why
I
aren't
said.
you
It was some
blinking
people.
when you look at me?
We were supposed to be. I forgot what time we were supposed to be.
Can we
there.
not tell the story?
And I get a phone call.
I was freaking out, man.
And I'm like, why are you calling me? Well, let them know I'm coming. Let them know.
Freaking out.
And so I went up there and I was like, hey, Lauren, she's supposed to be here at this time. She said she's running late. She'll be there. She'll be here shortly. And she's like,
Why
okay.
you put my business out there to people without my permission?
And
He's still talking.
Then this chick, like, she proceeded. Do you know what I learned in that moment? In that moment, I learned.
Like, yeah, epiphany.
I had an epiphany that when she's contacting you, she's not contacting you because she's like parking. She's contacting you because she's still parked in her driveway at home.
No, I wasn't parked in my driveway.
There is
I was definitely driving.
It was like 2 hours before you got there, dude.
Yeah, because I hit traffic. Dude, the traffic was unreal.
God, it was not expected in Houston.
I think the rodeo was going on.
Yeah, it was a lot going on
I
that
think there
weekend. It was a
it was
work
opening
day.
weekend.
It was a work day still.
Opening day weekend.
Oh, it was horrible.
Yeah.
No, it was
all
horrible.
those things were going on. Yeah.
I was freaking out. Why are you putting my business out there without my permission?
Bro, the moment you called me and asked me to fill in for you, to tell people, it becomes my business. And that's
you included him.
you included me into your business.
Yeah.
You wanted to keep it a secret, you should have called me. I am the wrong person to tell someone unless you say, "Hey, this is confidential. Don't share this with anyone."
Well, I asked you to share it with them to let them know I wasn't flaking. I was
if
running late.
you want your business not out there, do not contact the person with the podcast.
Yeah.
That'd be
There you
sound
go.
advice.
And also, you know how many times the lady came up to me and was like, "Hey, Lauren's not here yet. Do you know when she's going to be here?" So then now it became my responsibility to like find you. And I was like, "Hey, I don't know. I
didn't have Taylor. I didn't know Taylor was the. That wasn't a. I had nothing to do with cats.
That's what I said. She said cats. I was like, yeah, she probably found some cats on the side of the road or something.
Yeah, who knows?
There's no telling. She freaking
Found a cat or taking a cat. to
taking a cat in or something. There was a cat running across the freeway she had to save. She's like, "Oh, I love cats." So I helped you.
Oh my god.
I helped you.
Win-win.
That's what I do.
God.
So, but yeah, man, I just don't. Like, there's always been these growing pains. I feel like with HYROX where it's been blowing up, right? And they'll change rules in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
And they'll change the qualification for the championships, or they'll change like how they
No roll down anymore.
Yeah, no roll downs. Like they just do all these things like one of the big things that's like still to this day that gets me is the very first World Championships we qualified for. I think they were struggling to get people to sign up and to go, right? And so they sent out an email, and the email said, if you sign up for the World Championships, we're going to give you a shirt with your name on it. We're going to give you a backpack. We're going to give you, like, it was like a whole package of stuff, right?
I still remember this so well.
And if you sign up now. So we signed up. So Tommy and I signed up. I think Joyce signed up. There were some other people. Jamie signed up. Mm-hmm. So we all kind of talked, said, hey, let's do it. We qualified. Let's go. And it was in Vegas. And then we showed up. And so we went and got our stuff. And like, and I think I was like, hey, weren't we supposed to get a backpack or something? And Joyce was like, yes, we are. So we went and talked to him. We went and talked to him. And we're like, yeah, I think we were supposed to get a backpack too. And they're like, they were so confused. And I was like, yeah, it was that backpack right there is the one we were supposed to get. And so like they were so confused. They ran to the back, and then they're like, "Well, do you have the email?" Joyce had the email.
No,
she had it
ready,
right there. She's like,
ready.
"Let's go! Give me my freaking backpack." And they looked like just at a loss. It's like, yeah, there ain't no backpacks for y'all. No back. You get no backpack
for no one. Like
nobody.
Nobody.
They had no backpacks in the building. Wow.
So
if they were selling them, they had them.
Oh. Yeah.
So I wonder, was that when Puma was the sponsor the first time, or was that when Virus was doing it?
I think Puma was still the sponsor,
still
but that was
sponsored?
built. I think it was Built Athlete or whatever.
Okay,
whatever that
Built
bag
by?
was. Yeah, Built by Athletes. So, but yeah, so it's just like stuff like that has always been a thing where it's like the right hand doesn't know what the left hand's doing sometimes, or they want to do something and then like the response is not what they expected, either good or bad, and then they're just like, meh.
Yeah.
Right. So that's kind of been the only like downside I feel like with them. And in the beginning you give them a little bit of a leeway because
they're growing,
they're learning or whatever. But at this point, you got to
be
like,
a smooth system.
You got to be like, come on, guys.
I mean, it is like doubled every single year, pretty much. So I'm sure that's like a huge growth to take on every year when you're just like. It's little. It's not marginal. It's big.
Dallas is now Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 5 days now.
I honestly, if there was 26,000 people waiting in line, I don't know who said it. I don't know if it was you. I heard it say it, but someone said it. I would not be surprised if they were like, we're dropping a second weekend.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it either.
I would not doubt if they were like, if they were going to drop a second weekend for Dallas.
But I think
6,000 people.
That has a lot to do with like what does the schedule look like for the venue?
Yeah.
Because the next weekend is Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
Right. So what'd you do it the weekend before? Right.
Which is right after Denver.
Right. Which
they could do.
Which who cares, right? I mean, it's in Denver, not Dallas, right? So, but I mean, isn't that kind of how they did New York? When New York originally like 4 or 5 days, and then they added a whole nother weekend.
I thought it was always promoted as 2 weekends.
Was it?
I don't remember.
I thought it was.
I thought it was something like that where they added it because I feel like that's what they do now, right? They set 2 or 3 days. And then it sells out, and then they're like, okay, we're going to add another day.
Kind of expand that weekend.
Take the weekend and make it larger, right? Because, I mean, Houston was supposed to be 3 days, and they ended up making it 4, right? Because it was supposed to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And it ended up being on Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
And now it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So
a long week.
So, yeah. So, I just it's just insane, man. It's just how quick it's growing and, like, the challenges that I never thought. There's never been a race that I've ever done where I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to get a ticket if I wanted to do it.
Yeah, I remember in 2021, like literally before Dallas, and I still hadn't signed up, and I signed up quite literally like the week prior. Yeah. And there was no, I wasn't worried. I was like, I'm still thinking about it. And like the week before, I just signed up.
Yeah.
Those days are so long gone.
I mean, the question is like, how long can that last?
Well, how do you keep growing it? Like where's the limit? Because I feel like there has to be some sort of limit before it starts to become unmanageable.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Are you ready to unlock your full potential? I want to introduce you to the Fit, Healthy, and Happy podcast, a powerful resource to transform your life today. With expert interviews, practical tips, and inspiring stories, this podcast is your roadmap to lasting wellness. Here's what a listener has to say.
I used to struggle with my health, but this podcast changed everything. It's like having a personal trainer, nutritionist, and life coach totally for free.
With over 2,000 5-star reviews, we're a podcast you can trust. The Fit, Healthy, and Happy podcast, available now wherever you get your podcasts.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would have thought, just think. I mean, it used to be 1 day, then it became 2 days, then 3 days. Now they're having events that are lasting 10 days. That's wild. New York was 10 days, right?
Yeah.
I mean, think how much money they're making. I saw somebody do like a rough breakdown of like what they estimated they made in New York. Mm-hmm. It was wild.
But then look at now that just to make a ticket change, you have to pay extra.
Yeah.
$55 extra.
Yeah, if you don't get the flex, too bad.
So think about that. If they have 20,000 people do an event, an extra $55.
Yeah,
that's an extra $1.5 million bucks.
Yeah, and if you get hurt, sorry. If you didn't get the flex, that's just money in their pocket. They didn't have to,
you're doing doubles in Dallas? Or you're doing doubles in Dallas?
Yes.
So I would only buy flex if I was doing doubles, and I did buy doubles for my pro just in case for whatever reason. But I was like, I almost didn't. I was like, I don't need to buy it. It's just me. I know I'm going to show up. But I was like, yeah.
I think Tommy got
security
flex. He like looked at me. He's like, man, that guy's like 50. He could be 51.
He
And so,
probably got that for himself. To be honest.
he looked at me. He's like, he's getting over 50 now.
Your Wonder Team powers combined is probably a smart idea, right? So,
That's right, yeah.
so
We're the 50 plus, or at least I am. So
yeah. So I mean, I'm sure they'll open up more, but as it stands right now, Coach James isn't going to be doing the old HYROX Dallas.
I think
did Jess feel about that?
there's still a chance.
She told me she was sorry, as in like she was sorry. She felt bad for me, and I was like, "Does that mean you don't really actually want to do it?"
y'all are doing Boston though, right?
I think she feels bad for you because you have to deal with her now. So,
I'm sorry for what you're going to be dealing with when I get back.
I'm going to make your life a living hell now. So maybe that's what's coming.
Maybe. So I don't know, but I mean, I guess it helps. They're having more events, so there'll be more options. So I don't know. I guess maybe if I don't do Dallas, maybe when Anaheim opens up, maybe I'll do Anaheim.
Always go to Nashville with the girls.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay.
Shut down. That book was slammed so quick.
It was so fast.
Y'all don't want me to go on your girls' trip. Why would you? You don't even like hanging out with me here. Why would you want to go on?
You never want to hang out with me. Melanie would love you to come.
Well, that's because I'm a lot of fun, and I can understand that. But let's be honest. You don't want me there, Dad there, freaking horning in on your fun, keeping you from all those handsome men that are going to be catcalling you and trying to get your digits.
Because we all know how well I respond to the cat calls.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We saw that video. You look like you run so fast.
Oh my God.
That video to me, when that video came up on my feed, I was like, I
actually
that's
saw
perfect.
one the other day that made me think exactly of you. It was a guy, and he walks up, and he was like, "Hey, shorty, how you doing?" And the lady's like standing there on her phone, and she looks up at him like just disgusted with him, just completely disgusted. And then
Don't
she
call
said,
me shorty, guys.
She said, "What did you just say to me?" And he said, "Oh, excuse me, I'm not talking to you." And she moved, and there was like a younger, attractive lady behind her.
Oh.
And he was like, "Girl, you look good today." And she kind of smiled and ran off.
Yeah.
And he said, he was like, "Oh, have a nice day, ma'am."
Oh.
And then ran away or walked away. And then so she's standing there, and she takes her hair down and kind of like does this and like unzips her like jacket just a little bit. I'm like, "It's too late, girl." Sorry. So all of a sudden now she wants to get a cat call.
Yeah.
So I just thought, I don't know why, I just thought like that. It made me think of you.
No, that's so funny that you say that because
It actually happened.
It is. That's like if I go out with Melanie, the 6'2", gorgeous, like 28-year-old. Oh man, men flock to her. They flock to her, and her height, her being so tall, is like the perfect end to talk to her. And I'm just standing there like, hi.
And they're like, old lady, please get away from me.
They don't want to talk to me. I'm like, I told her, I'm like, I'm not going out with you anymore.
Yeah. They're like, well, at least they're not like
going out
asking you
at
to go get them a drink or something. They're like, yes, ma'am, you can take this from me, this trash, whatever. Thank you, server person. You take tips?
Hurtful.
Yeah, it is hurtful.
Hurtful, guys.
I'm holding back so much right now.
I could tell. I could tell. This dude's literally gripping the chair as he's sitting there. He's just like, must insult.
No, I
Lauren.
can't. No, I wasn't going to insult. It was just going to be humor, but didn't want it to come off wrong.
No, that's good.
It's okay. If someone
Self-control.
called me shorty, I wouldn't like. Don't call me shorty. I've never gotten that. I've never figured out. I did in college. A guy called me snowflake. I did not know what that meant at the time. I thought he was saying I was beautiful and original. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. And then someone I'm not joking. I truly thought, I told my friends, and they couldn't stop laughing at me. And they're like, Lauren.
I don't think
They didn't tell me
I don't
what
think you
snowflake
just from that comment. I don't think you've been around the shorty crowd.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah,
it's
a different crowd. So it's okay.
18-year-old Lauren had no idea what snowflake meant.
Well, I think the key is, I really think so. One of the things I noticed about HYROX, if you look at like mixed doubles, right, which is what I was trying to get, I could have gotten men's doubles. Like when I was on, I could have got men's double pro, but I don't have anybody to race with.
I mean,
they're all taken.
Oh,
all the men, all the good ones are taken, right, Lauren?
Stop coming back to me.
All the good ones
Stop
are
coming back to
taken.
me.
So I had no men that
No
I
men.
could partner with.
Amen.
Right? And but dude, the mixed doubles was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
That's wild.
And on Saturday, it's from like 12:50 to like 7 o'clock.
Would it not make more sense to just have one day be all of one division?
How many is that?
That's what it said on the thing. It said 12:50 to 7 o'clock. That's 6 hours of mixed doubles, dude, and they send them
wild.
out every 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Think about that. How many people that is?
Why
So
not?
how can you not get it?
Why not just put all of the mixed doubles on one
One day.
and all the pros on one day with doubles in mix,
But
doubles.
probably
in
it
single?
has to do with, some people can come Monday, some can come Sunday.
Maybe
that's
but
what it is.
maybe that is it.
I don't know. But I feel like the reason the mixed doubles has blown up so much is because of that dang
Surf.
sponsorship they have with that freaking dating app or something. So
Maybe.
they're just sticking people together and just like, you get a ticket and you get a ticket because you're buying and paying this. I could be completely wrong. But this is not a matchmaking race. This is a race to win.
Facts. Yeah, they're
Go do that somewhere else.
I mean,
they're selling the race.
They are.
I
Why
mean-
not have a day where it's just singles ready to mingle?
well, I said they
Yeah.
Have a race
They should
day.
have like a mixer, a pre-race mixer for the singles. Although I did download the app for like an hour and immediately deleted it.
Why?
It was like a lot of 22-year-olds, and I was like, nope. And they were all doing the same pose in the mirror.
They're all the side bicep.
Yeah, they're all doing either this one where they like look like they're holding their phone here, but they're like really working the pectoral region in the traps, or they were doing like the little flex on the 3/4 turn flex.
The 3/4 turn flex. That's a good flex right there.
That is, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a nice flex, but again, they were all like ages 22 to like 26, and I was like,
There was no
thank you.
filter or anything.
I honestly, I didn't give it enough time. I just deleted it.
Because if that's what you're searching for, I mean, that's what's going to come up.
Yeah.
Our resident 20-year-old also deleted it. She didn't stay on it very long
No.
either.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think you were able to get like a race or something if you signed up or something like that. I think they had a whole thing.
You have to do an application. They only accept so many.
Sounds like you've done some research.
No, she told me about it because she said she did look into it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. My bad.
Yeah. I would actually think it'd be kind of fun to be set up with a mixed doubles partner like that, but at the same time be terrifying because I don't know what this person does. They might be like one
You
of
think
you
it'd
two
be
and
more
try to.
terrifying for them or for you?
For me, because I'm like, if this person's going to try to run like a 6:20 pace, I'm going to die out here.
Yeah. I mean, y'all would have that conversation beforehand.
You would hope.
Right.
You would hope. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll never know.
I mean, you and I
Deleted
trained
app.
together for how long and we ran and I had a little bit of a panic attack. Can you imagine meeting a partner and having like a 5-minute prep and then going?
Would you say it was a little bit of a panic or when we raced together?
How many times did I cry? That you saw.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Which one was that? The first one or the
was it Fort Lauderdale?
Fort Lauderdale?
Yeah,
Second
she was
time.
actually cool as a cucumber in the first one.
I was confident and it led us astray.
It wasn't until the end that she lost it when she realized we got penalized for
I
not
messed
running
us
enough.
up.
Enough
Yeah.
laps. Yeah.
And I had that looming in my brain ever since.
Yep.
Ever since.
Yep.
Ever
The second
since.
one is the one she
Haunted
cried.
me.
Thank God you don't hold on to things.
Yep. You let him go.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Yep. Can I
Let
say,
it
guys, I'm
go.
cool cucumber over here.
Like that motorcycle, let it go.
Shut up with my motorcycle.
How many times have you ridden it? Let's get a
So
update.
we're talking about.
I've been out of town. Let's get an update. I want to hear an update.
I heard that what was it? Saturday women's doubles was a very short window, or pro doubles. Like it was like less than an hour. It was like a 40-minute window for pro doubles. So you see how I segued out away from your question? Do you notice that? I'm just ignoring it, pretending it's not happening because we're continuing on.
Yeah, there weren't a ton of pro women, and I think there was only one thing for singles pro men too. I think I saw on Sunday maybe.
I wonder why. I mean, I would. Why?
Obviously, they're probably giving the most spots open to the thing that's the most popular.
I guess that's true.
Bottom line.
You don't think more people are trying to sign up for those pro divisions, trying to get them podiums?
Yeah, I mean, that's the only way you can go to the world championship.
That's what I'm saying. I would think more people would be trying to get into the pro division because of that. So, like, I don't know. When they told me that the women's pro doubles was only a 40-minute window, I was like,
Yeah.
it seems really small.
Which means there's not very many people. So I don't know. I just don't understand.
wonder if
I would think the biggest one should be like open because there's so many people doing it for the first time.
Yes.
And that's where they probably should be. You know, I almost wonder if like someday, because I mean, you know how the Elite 15 is now where you basically you get a pro card. So once you get a pro card, then you earn points and that's how you become Elite 15. I almost feel like if you're going to do pro, you need to earn same way. You can't be elite until you earn your pro card. I almost feel like you shouldn't be a pro until
you
you've
hit a certain
done a
time.
certain thing in the open, and then you can go pro.
That would be an interesting way to see if they like transition to that. I mean, I guess your finishing time would dictate if you qualify.
Remember, didn't they start doing that with the Spartan races for a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like it made it better.
Yeah, because I mean, you've seen it when the pros go out. There's some pros, and then there's people that have no business.
No business
Well,
being out there.
They're running 2+ hours, and
Yeah.
it's just
Well, because you have a lot of people who panic because they couldn't get open. So like, well, I'm just sign up for pro.
not true.
And they like don't know how to prep or they don't prep. And they like, not to be rude, but there are people who definitely have no place being in pro just because they're not prepped enough for it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, and it's not to diminish like the accomplishment or whatever.
No,
but,
not at all.
I mean,
Do you want to be out there hurting for
I don't know
that
how many
long?
times have we talked to people and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm not worried about the weight." You know what I'm saying? They're like, "Oh yeah, I can definitely handle the weight." I'm like,
Do you ever like kind of think like, oh, maybe you should be?
I was like, "You should definitely
You
be
should
worried
be a
about the
little
weight. bro.
worried
You
about
should worry
that
about the
weight."
weight if you were doing open."
yes.
Right? So it's like, okay, yes, if you all you're doing is pushing a sled, yes, you're probably pretty strong and you can push a sled, for 100 meters or 50 meters or whatever. That's 670 pounds or something. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, yeah, that's great. But what happens if I told you to go run for 100 meters and then go do it? You know what? I mean, like people's concept, they don't, because they haven't done it yet. They just don't understand, and it's definitely a great equalizer. I've seen guys go out there and get to that sled and they're like, yeah, I'm a monster. And then they get to that freaking sled and it won't move.
Yeah. Look how the carpet sucks.
Yeah.
Like,
Or they run with
I'm
the
about to
thing.
say yes. They crush it.
They run with it and then they're walking for the next 7 laps, right?
throwing up at the burpees. HYROX definitely reveals your weaknesses for sure.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I don't know. I've been talking to people off and on all weekend and all day today, or all week, all day today as well. It's almost like crack, man. People like, I gotta get these links. I gotta get these tickets, right? And they're refreshing and they're talking to other people and to, where's the black market where I can get my extra tickets. So I think somebody was telling me about someone else, like, hey, talk to this person. They can, they're reselling like tickets and stuff. I'm like, how are they able to do that?
I don't think you can do that anymore, can you?
Well, I mean, it's flex option. If you buy the ticket and you have it, you can definitely give it to someone else and
I see
sell
what
it.
you mean. You mean not like through Rock.
You're like a
where you have to-
broker.
Yeah.
Like this person act like a broker, I guess.
Basically, yeah.
I get it.
So, I mean, I don't know how they get
They're
the
the
tickets,
middleman.
so I don't understand.
Yeah, I guess they just have to act as
Other
the middle
people that
person.
yeah.
So because that's the whole shady part of going on the Facebook marketplace. Because someone just recently asked me about Washington, and they were like sent me the post or the screen capture of what the person sent them, and they're like, well, they said the ticket wasn't activated yet, but you kind of have to activate it, or you has to have your personalized to even get it.
Yeah.
Or to have the names and stuff. So I wasn't quite sure. I was like, all I said was I don't really trust any of that on Facebook as far as they wanted them to Venmo the money first. And
No, you definitely.
yeah.
Yeah. If you're asking to Venmo money first, I can see it from either way. If you were the seller and it were legit, you wouldn't.
But
want
the
to
same
just
with
give
vice
the ticket.
versa, yeah.
Exactly. I mean, no matter what, if you're like meeting people on, having like someone who works for HYROX kind of help you navigate that, like, I don't know. That's hard.
yeah, we talking about people on crack. I literally had a client sign up for Denver. And I was like, I'm not doing Dallas. And then Dallas came out. I think I want to do Dallas. I was like, what day are you racing? And it was like, literally, they'd have to race like 3 days later.
Oh my God.
I was like, we might as well just fly right to Dallas then if this is the plan.
Yeah, right?
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
One of my clients, they were so nervous about the hype for Dallas that her and her partner bought tickets for Denver with full flex just as a fallback. And
Just in case they couldn't get Dallas tickets.
And then so they did end up getting their Dallas tickets, so they immediately went on and get a refund. I was like, that's pretty smart, but that's a lot of work.
A little bit of cash too.
yeah, that's
you,
quite a bit.
You definitely gotta have some cash ready to like release and like until you get it
What
back.
do you how much is the flex to get full refund?
Full refund up until
But that's a full flex, right? Or
you have to
was
get the
it-
full flex, and you have up until I think 90 days, or is it 30 days
What, for a full refund?
for a full refund? Is it
I
30
think
days?
full refund is like pretty close, like within a week or two of the event. And then it's only like 50% refund after that, I think.
Oh, I thought it was if it was a week, it was only 50%. But
what I said.
oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, misunderstood you. Yeah,
Yeah. So, I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time.
something like that.
So, but I don't know. I mean, and that's why you might actually get a shot at more tickets.
People will be doing the same thing, returning them. You got to make sure you get on those wait lists.
Yeah. But I don't know. I heard something like they'll put you on like if you don't let them know that you're not coming or something, or you're not going to race and you don't show up and check in, that you can get blacklisted or something.
Really?
That's what I heard.
Dang.
I mean, I guess that does stink, because if you treat it like it's no big deal, then like you're technically taking away spots from people who really wanted to be there. So that's kind of rough, though.
I can't see that.
I know that's a rough one to manage.
I don't know. I mean,
I'm just
you know how
saying,
it's scuttlebutt, right? It's just like rumors and stuff.
I'm just saying, because they're already getting your money.
Yeah.
Bottom line, they're getting your money.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you're going to pay again, they're not going to not all of a sudden not accept your money.
I don't know, man.
That's just my opinion. I have no basis for the facts of this.
And I have no basis except someone told me that. So they were like, I've got to go check in and let them know to cancel my thing or switch this over or something because they'll do this. And I'm like, huh? So, yeah. But it's been, I don't know. It's a crazy ride, man, that's going on right now. And the question to me is definitely like, what's the ceiling?
Yeah.
Like what?
I'd be very curious
What
about that.
is the ceiling? And, at one time CrossFit was like the thing. And like the CrossFit Games was huge. I would watch it every year. I love watching the little documentaries.
Yeah,
and stuff
those are
about
awesome.
It. They're really good, usually.
The Bold and the Unforgiven. Or, they'd have
exactly,
some titles each year.
They're always done really well, but only like 40 people can go, except for and they have the age groupers that can go too. So it's not like a huge availability for people to be able to make it, and go to it. So, HYROX has more competitions and more opportunities, It's just as hard to qualify for the World Championships now. I think it's less than 1%, less than less than half a percent of the people can actually go. So, it makes it that much more, I guess, special, sure, but it also makes it that much more challenging.
Yeah.
Because you're dealing with such a large group of people.
How many competing cities do they have in Europe?
Oh, I don't even know.
Isn't it like over 30 in Europe?
Competing cities?
Like, yeah, how many competitive cities are there in Europe? Like, how many competitions in Europe do they have? Do you know?
Oh, I mean, they have way more than here. It's like 50 plus.
Is it over 50? I couldn't remember if it was 30.
Because they said their goal
50.
was to try to match. Their goal for the United States was to match what they're doing in Europe.
So that's what what was getting at was like, I guess eventually they just, like you said, they keep adding cities and it's more opportunities to race. But if people are, what I think you're going to start to see, and I mean, this is good for their bottom line, I guess, you're going to see the same people going to every single race. Good luck to their bank accounts because they're just not trying that hard to qualify.
I think you're starting to see a shift kind of like in fitness as far as, people being gym influencers.
Yeah.
And it's now become, okay, what can I do with this fitness? And I think this right now, I don't know what the ceiling is. And I'm actually curious what event pops up.
Next.
Actually,
well, I mean, they got the Deadly Dozen or whatever,
That's
the Dirty
the new
Dozen
one.
or something.
Deadly
They
Dozen.
have, what is the Alpha? There's some Alpha thing too.
Yeah.
That's kind of similar to it. And there was another one I saw the other day. Well, maybe it's Alpha Elite. I don't know. But there's one other one.
The
I
Alpha
saw.
Elite Games or whatever.
Yeah. So, like, there's similar things
That's what I
popping
mean.
up.
Things are starting to pop up. But
Yeah. So, like, I think DECA, like in Austin, it pretty much sold out, didn't it? For the most part. I mean, they're benefiting big time, I think, from HYROX's popularity because it's a similar,
I don't
kind
know
of
if
similar
they're
race.
going to continue benefiting after this race they did in Austin.
Yeah. I mean,
that's what I mean. But there hasn't been a
It's finding something who can
challenge.
match the quality.
That's what I mean. There hasn't been like another. Okay, there's been like a lot of like smaller races, but is there going to be another major big one that pops up? I know, like I said, I don't know if that's the same one that Adidas is sponsoring. They're doing kind of their own race. They're like sponsors of it.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's a little bit of mix of lifting, some endurance. So it's almost like it seems pretty interesting. But what is going to, like kind of what Lauren said, it's going to match the quality, presentation of a HYROX, and the kind of right now HYROX has the it factor.
They do have the it
And
factor.
all the other ones, like DECA, yeah, it's kind of, but it doesn't have the it. Yeah, it's like meh.
Well,
I mean, I hate
it
to
almost
say-
feels like the Temu of HYROX.
Well,
It is.
That's why exactly how I described it to someone.
Yeah.
It might have been
That's
the sisters. I was
That's
like,
what I call it. I call it that.
because at first they couldn't get Dallas HYROX before they did it, and I was like, well, this deck is available. I was like, but like I said, it's like the Temu of HYROX, you know.
Yeah.
I definitely think that with the rise of HYROX and like people scrambling to get tickets, I definitely think it creates a positive opportunity for other companies to come up, but it is going to be a challenge to match that energy, because even with all the complaints or like the little nitpicky things that people get upset about with HYROX, like whether it's the judging or not being able to get a ticket, I mean, it's still, in my opinion, one of the best fitness events you'll go to. In terms of like the environment being in there, the people, just the overall hype, I think it's still one of the best ones. I did DecaFit recently, and I think they lost a lot of traction at that race.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't last year when we all did it.
This was way worse.
I'm about to say,
Were there more people there though?
I honestly don't know.
the fun part was just that we all were there.
That's true.
That
That's
was
true.
that was about it. As far as I kind of liked the layout of how it was set up.
The layout's cool. Yeah,
kind of
I
how
agree.
you kind of go into each station. I thought that was kind of in the spectators
Kinda
in
like
the
that
middle.
clockwork
So,
formation.
yeah, so I thought that was kind of cool.
I agree.
But as far as everything else, it was
Well, it's probably just the organization,
It's
like the
execution.
presentation and execution.
no,
of everything,
100%.
Right?
I literally ran by myself.
Yeah.
Actually, me and one other guy were the only people in the heat.
Really?
Yes, it was. I mean, it was. It almost felt like on Indy when they do the time trials.
Oh,
before
yeah,
all
yeah.
the race cars go out there. That's
Yes.
what it kind of felt like.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it didn't really have that competition,
Feel to it.
but I didn't have to. I guess weave in and out of people or anything like that, or people walkings. But
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, CrossFit has come out with one that is getting a lot of backing, a lot of like financial backing. That's going to be moving from city to city to city. But it's going to be like CrossFit specific.
But I saw that, and I kind of, from what they said they want to involve something to get more people out there.
And get them competing.
But it's almost like the same thing. It's really
It's not approachable for everybody.
There we go. That's
Because
what
one thing's like, I think one of the competitions was like 1 rep max snatch or something.
Yes.
Right? So it's like, that's an Olympic lift. Right? So, I mean, I don't know what my 1 rep max snatch is, but it's probably nowhere near what it would need to be competitive. Right? And then I think they had like muscle up, handstand push up.
That's what I mean.
Like,
it wasn't
was
any
gymnastics. It was just like very specific to CrossFit, and you have to be upper echelon even of CrossFit to be able to do it.
That's exactly when I read it. And I was like, oh, this sounds kind of cool. Another competition, and I started reading it. And so, if you did a class of, all right, people, we're going to snatch. How many people actually would you recommend actually doing more than the actual bar?
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, how to form and stuff like that.
Yeah, so it's such a hard movement to do.
Well, it just seems like what they're doing is like, okay, we're going to take the CrossFit Games and make it like a season. Right?
Okay,
and so like, because they also have a thing where you can earn your pro card. And so like once you earn your pro card, you actually get a contract, and they actually give you you get money, you get paid to compete after that once you get your contract. So that's for the upper elite people, right? But that's how you get there, is by going and competing in it on a regular basis. So
yeah, well then I see, from the way I read it and what I understood, I see it as a way to kind of reinvigorate their kind of like CrossFit affiliates,
The brand itself,
the
yeah.
brand itself, and get all the people competing more kind of towards that. But from the way it was kind of presented, it was almost like we're to start expanding, and that's
yeah,
not,
we're going up against HYROX.
Yeah.
right? But they can't, because HYROX is approachable for anybody.
yeah.
Anybody can sign up for it and do it, right? I mean, just, is it going to take you an hour, or is it going to take you 2 hours?
Yeah.
Where, with the CrossFit one, it's like 10 different workouts, I think, or something like that. And probably half of them most people can't do, right?
Yeah.
Because I think they have one that's a HYROX style, like, competition. It's just like shorter, right? But then the other 8 or 9 are gymnastics, or they're like Olympic lifts. And so most people, like the majority of the population, are going to be able to do it. Right?
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe the thing is like the goal is like it's so cool and so whatever, so well put together that they're hoping it'll help take people to all the affiliate gyms and boost the brand again, so people can learn how to do that stuff, so they can go do like those kind of competitions. right?
Those are fun lifts to kind of learn and stuff. so.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. It's just, yeah. But, I mean, it's kind of like everything else, right? When if a company goes public, right, the companies that are connected to that company usually get like a bump,
Yeah.
So there's like all these little companies that are coming in. So the question is who can create a product or do something that's close to it or equal to it that you can get involved in that is, you know, a good replacement because you can't get into HYROX or something. I don't know. So, but I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's cool that the sport is growing. It's cool that they actually have these kind of things now that you can do and be legitimized, and you know, they can actually have real sponsored athletes doing it.
Yeah.
You know, at this, it's definitely going to be in the Olympics. At this rate, it's going to be in the Olympics. Like, I don't even, like, it's not even a question to me whether it's going to be in or not. So, it's just how quick will it be? Like 2028 or 2032?
Wasn't that the goal, 2028?
I think so.
Yeah.
You know, so, but I could see it. But like, there's like no doubt in my mind.
Think Dylan Scott will be on the U.S. team?
I don't know. I mean, when you have that kind of whatever, like
They got 4 more years, no telling who's up and coming, and you know, it's a long time.
Yep. So, but it's crazy, man. It's crazy. If you haven't tried HYROX yet, good luck.
Good luck getting that ticket to try.
Well, you know, of the kind of, we've mentioned just kind of a few complaints, but I'll tell you what, there's no other thing on earth where I will just drop, you know, $250 like without a blink of an eye.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I'll look at shoes. I'm like, kind of at HYROX, boom, that car is going down, and count it.
Yeah. Well, I think a big part of it is like specifically, it's a really good competition to train for.
Yeah.
Because it really hits everything that makes you healthy.
It makes you just, it really does make you a strong individual just in life.
So you have to have good aerobic capacity. So you're doing cardiorespiratory stuff. You need strength. You need mobility. You need intensity. So it hits a lot of the key things that you want to have in your life to make you just healthier and happier. It's fun.
It's very fun.
It is very, you know, we kind of talk about, you know, CrossFit being skilled, or you need skill set. You know, if you really want to get good at HYROX, there's a lot of skills to learn.
There is. Yeah.
Right. I mean, I'm going to call out a lot of, you know, people I see, you know, rowing on, you know, I've seen people do videos on rowing, demos.
They have no place doing
videos and they'll be like, okay, don't go over the knees, while they are pulling out with all upper body, and they're opening up and just leaning back. I'm like, I gotta look away. So that's why I'm saying there's all these nuances of skills, how to ski. You know, do you want to ski fast? You know, steady strokes. I mean, then rowing, how to get efficient on that, and you know, obviously, like what you coach, running. It's just all these skill sets that, you know, on paper it sounds, I can run, you just move, but there's so many just details to each kind of.
Well, I mean, I think the point is that the good thing is that anybody can do it. But if you commit to it and you work on the skill sets, you're going to get way better. Right? You can get faster, and it can happen pretty quickly. So it's just like running. If you go run, anybody can run. But if you work on your form and you do the right things, you can get way faster. So that's the cool thing about it, right? Plus, you know, the people that you get to work out with, the community that you are a part of, the community you're building or what have you, makes it a lot more fun too, right? It keeps you accountable, and there's always like having those dates where you can put on your calendar to say, hey, I'm going to go race in November or maybe in November. Gives you like that D-Day to keep you honest and keep you moving forward, and gives you a good measuring stick to see how have I improved, right? How have I gotten stronger or faster or whatever, fitter? So I think those are like the things where like, yeah, you can complain about how hard it is to get a ticket, or they screw you over at your race, or your judge sucked, or, you know, they don't have enough waves, or what, they don't have enough mixed doubles waves, or they need to stop freaking trying to make us be married to each other or whatever, trying to hook us up on these freaking races or whatever. But ultimately, the challenges that you're having is because it is a good product, right? And it's a product that people like, enjoy, they're fascinated by. I am just curious, though, like, what does the future really hold? Like, what is it going to look like 2 years from now, right? I mean, just think 2 years back, like what it was like. Now, think 2 years from now.
Is Europe our future?
Yeah.
You know how big, and, you know, was it London's a whole month?
Oh my God.
You know, I mean, is that the future for us?
Yeah.
Or, you know, does it just keep growing like that?
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's the question. Like, is it going to be one of those things where they have 24-hour races? They're just racing 24 hours a day for a month straight.
Oh, dang it. I got the 3 a.m. slot.
I got the 3 a.m. slot, man.
I almost wonder if it would create an opportunity for them to create like an offshoot competition, like maybe one that is a little more of an elite format and then one that is more of a, you know, everyday open kind of format.
I'm really surprised they haven't branched off, and maybe it's just because it's been so popular. They have not branched off to do like a HYROX Strong.
Well, they were encouraging gyms to do those. So instead of like PFTs and stuff with like their affiliates, they were encouraging gyms to like start doing things, the HYROX Strong, basically a Deca Strong. And you heard about people doing it for a while, and then I feel like it kind of lost traction. I'm not sure why. Like, they haven't taken that.
Probably
the next
because
step.
that's not what the race is, and people were doing them, and they were going and doing the races and be like, "This ain't right."
There's running. I gotta run.
It was like they
Wait,
left out the
what?
5.5 miles of running. I got the 6 miles of running.
You mean there was a video about this that y'all sent out?
So? But I'm just a little surprised that they haven't like said, "Okay, we're gonna," because I feel like that would be.
I feel like there's more planning than we know. I feel like there's some things. In
like being
in
like,
the bag.
that would sell out in a heartbeat.
Yeah, like I ain't got to run.
Oh,
I feel like that would just like be insane in the membrane. So, but or like a shortened version, where instead of like kind of Deca does,
like
right?
a light.
Yeah, like
HYROX light.
HYROX light or something, where like you only run
Fraction.
like 400 meters,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Basically
One
a
lap.
mile.
Yeah. So, I'm a little surprised that they haven't like really branched out and done that yet. But who knows? Maybe they will. Because I mean, they've got 5Ks, they've got 10Ks, you've got marathons, half marathons.
What about the HYROX Marathon?
Well, the
You do,
HYROX
like,
Ultra?
Oh my
Do
God.
3 times?
Yeah, HYROX Ultra.
Oh, like they do the Deca Ultra? Oh my God.
HYROX Ultra.
You already
man.
know who would sign up for that.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh my gosh, you already know who's signing up for that.
Can you imagine, dude?
Lillian.
Lillian. Only if there's a ruck. Why don't they bring back the ruck?
Probably wasn't popular.
I guess Lillian was her only fan. She was the only one in that queue buying that ticket.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe
I feel like now,
I'm pretty sure
I feel
it was
like now
probably
you'd have
sponsored
it.
by GoRuck.
Yeah.
Too, and maybe GoRuck said, we are not get benefit.
I don't know. I feel like if you were to dangle that in front of people now, with as popular as it's gotten versus then, you would have people sign up for it.
Oh, 100%.
Well, especially if everything else is sold out.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
your only
Yeah,
option.
that's-
Like all I could get was a GoRuck, man.
Give me a 15-pound vest. Let's go.
All I could do was GoRuck Pro.
Nothing sounds
Good news and bad news, Jess. We got
Yeah.
tickets.
We got a ticket. Bad news, you're gonna have to put on a 20-pound vest.
So,
I might do the ultra before I do a ruck.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it's insane, man. So, hey, guys, if you got your tickets for Dallas, congratulations. If you didn't, don't give up hope. I'm sure they'll probably
Get on the wait list.
make sure you go on there and get on that wait list. I'm sure the more people they have on the wait list, the more likely they are to open up more days and more
pretty much
time.
every race they've opened up.
It feels that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've kind of had that.
For the last couple of
day.
years, they always open up a little bit more. So whether it's later, more days, right, earlier, or what have you. So
Do you think this is foreshadowing to Houston being 2 weekends?
I bet you Houston will be.
Ugh.
I bet you it will.
Woof.
You might not survive.
I might not survive.
You barely survived
I'm gonna
last
make
year.
My money. Oh my gosh, I was so. Again, guys, you're so. Y'all know the saying. I'm so tired. Say it with me now.
Yep, you are. Anyway, like I was saying, don't lose hope, guys. Worst case scenario, you could be like Coach Lauren, and you could be volunteering nonstop.
Nonstop volunteering.
Right? And you can experience it that way. But I think they're going to open up more spots, right? And they've got more races this year, so they've got more venues and more opportunities. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting.
I mean,
so
we could always start going overseas, racing in other countries.
you could. I think
Thailand's available.
I know some people that are going to Singapore.
That'd be fun.
Yep. So
That'd be fun.
Thailand, I don't know.
I would do
I don't
Thailand.
know if Carlos and I could do Thailand.
I would do Thailand.
Maybe you and I go do a men's doubles together, little pro doubles in Thailand.
Well, remember, was it the video we sent? It was a little bit, what's the right term? Fancy?
Fancy.
Maybe not fancy. sassy.
Sassy. He was a little sassy.
A little sassy. Not little.
In Thailand?
Super
Yes.
sassy.
Oh, you're talking about some of the athletes?
Yes.
Are you talking about the one particular guy who's like he's very flick of the wrist?
Yes.
I know who you're talking about.
Sassy.
Sassy.
He is sassy.
It was just very, I mean, let's go.
He was having
Let's
the
do
time
it.
of his life.
Remember those times? India.
I can't handle India, bro.
No, Pad Thai's
sorry.
good.
No, I can't either.
Pad Thai's so
There's no
good.
way I could handle India. I'd get off
Get
the
the pad
plane
thai.
and I'd be in the bathroom.
Pad Thai.
Pad Thai. Go celebrate your HYROX race with some Pad Thai. It's very tasty.
This is the videos I've seen of India. It's just,
No,
Yeah, the street vendors.
yeah, street vendors.
Pad Thai's in Thailand.
Yeah,
Oh,
but we're
well-
talking about India.
Oh, I'm talking about Thailand.
We're talking about India.
Well, let's
And
go back to
that's
Thailand.
why I was like, why does she keep saying pad Thai?
I know,
all over and over
I'm
and
still
over
on
again?
Thailand.
Okay. Anyway, we're talking about India, and that I'm not going.
Yeah. India off the list, so don't expect
I don't
running
even know
with-
if I could handle Thailand, to be honest with you. Maybe. I don't know.
Mel and I are talking about going to France.
I think I go to Singapore. I think I do.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Do you see those Guadalajara times, though, bro?
Are they
Men's
good?
doubles pro 114.
Oh, dang.
Was that
Annihilate.
Is there?
Is there altitude? Is that what you're asking? Is it higher?
I think that's only Mexico City, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Guadalajara.
Guadalajara, I think you're just worried about getting kidnapped and
But that's worth it.
for 114.
Yes.
For
Worth
114.
it.
That's worth
Get
it.
that podium. Get that
it.
championship spot.
Hey, when they do my kidnapping video, I have my flag.
You have your flag set up there. First place, baby. First place.
And that ransom money, but
That's right. Oh, man. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for coming in today. We were just being ridiculous today, I know. So, but sometimes you just got to have that, right? It's just you just got to like let your HYROX flag fly. So, Carlos, it was good to have you on again, man.
Glad to be back.
You.
Welcome
We've been missing you, man.
back.
And Lauren, I hope you get some rest.
Thank
Then
you.
you get rejuvenated.
I hope so,
and
too.
One day you'll walk in and you'll be like, man, I feel so
I feel
good.
so good, guys. I'm
I feel
praying for it.
refreshed and raring to go.
I literally pray for it every day.
Yeah, well,
I feel like I'm talking to my mother.
I do, God, please.
My mom's been
just-
tired since 1992.
I say prayer every night. God, I would love to wake up tomorrow rested. Just let me get a good night's sleep and feel good.
yeah, well. Thanks for coming in, guys. If you haven't checked it out already, check out our Patreon. We've been having some really great episodes of the Coach's Corner. Just one good guest after the other. Just really fun. It's awesome to get to talk to your athletes. They're my athletes, but it's awesome to get to talk to them, kind of like see the other side of the thing. And it's been really cool to kind of see how they're had these really great shifts in their life. All because of fitness and all because of the challenges that we do with this crazy thing called running and HYROX and everything else, triathlons, whatever. So if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. There's some free episodes on there if you join as a free member, but you can also get full access by becoming a paid member, Patreon. Want to give a shout out to some of our newer members. Got a list I'm going to be announcing because I feel like we got to let some of these people give them some love next week. So just be on the lookout for that. And if you haven't subscribed on YouTube and you're not following us on YouTube, we just hit 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. So that's pretty cool. Excited about that. And support the show any way you can, guys. You can also go to mybcfit.com if you want to see about training tips, gear, all that other stuff. You can check out all these guys, our coaches here. You can reach out to them if you want to get coached by them. Do in-person and online training at any time. So as always, guys, thank you for coming in. And remember, when you change your mind,
You change your life.
peace out.
Bye.
Change your mind, change your life.